Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a lush, green jungle, there lived a crocodile named Bumpy. Unlike the other crocodiles, Bumpy was known for being a bit silly. He often wore oversized hats made from banana leaves and loved to balance rocks on his nose, just to make the jungle animals laugh. One sunny day, Bumpy decided he wanted to play a prank on his friends, the monkeys. He gathered a bunch of vines and made a giant, wobbly swing across the river. "This will surely make them giggle," Bumpy said, flashing a toothy grin as he tied the last knot. As Bumpy waited for the monkeys to arrive, he noticed something strange. The jungle river, which was usually calm and clear, had started to bubble and gurgle loudly. Curious, Bumpy waddled to the edge and saw a family of frogs frantically hopping about. "Help! Help!" the frogs croaked. "The river is angry, and it's rising fast." Bumpy, still wearing his banana leaf hat, thought for a moment, "Oh dear, maybe it's because I've been splashing around too much. Let me talk to the river." He leaned down and shouted, "Hey, river, what's the problem?" The river roared back with a booming voice, "I'm rising because of the heavy rains upstream. If you don't act fast, the jungle will flood." Bumpy scratched his head. "Flood? That sounds bad, but what can I do?" Just then, the monkeys swung down from the trees and spotted Bumpy standing by the river. "Bumpy, what's going on?" asked Max, the leader of the monkeys. Bumpy quickly explained the situation, and together, they brainstormed a solution. The clever monkeys suggested they build a dam using the logs from nearby fallen trees. With no time to waste, Bumpy used his strong tail to push the heavy logs into place while the monkeys tied them together with vines. The frogs hopped along the banks, cheering them on, even though Bumpy slipped and fell into the water a few times, making everyone laugh. They all worked quickly. Finally, after hours of hard work, the dam was complete, and the river's flow slowed down. The jungle was saved from the flood. Bumpy, covered in mud and still wearing his hat, looked at his friends and chuckled. "Well, that was quite an adventure, and to think, I just wanted to play a silly prank." The monkeys and frogs laughed, thankful for Bumpy's help. "You may be silly, Bumpy, but you're also a hero," said Max, giving him a big hug. From that day on, Bumpy wasn't just known as the big silly crocodile, but also as the protector of the jungle. And whenever the river bubbled, Bumpy would grin and say, "Time to get serious," or not, before jumping in with his funny banana leaf hat.